South Acres.
I love the music.
To Greensboro.
Stop.
No, stop. We got H-Town's real hip-hop. All new 93.7 The Beat.
It's the number one song in H-Town. JoJo, what is it?
It's Cardi B and Kalani, The Ring.
She's trying to take my job up here. So all new 93.7 The Beat.
All right, so all new 93.7 The Beat, H-Town's Red Hip Hop, home of the Breakfast Club. My name is Ashlee with two E's. And I got two Joes across from me. JOJO ZARUR from Love and Hip Hop Miami. What's up, girl?
What's up?
It's popping over there. Why are you in Houston?
Everybody asks me the same thing. I'm just visiting friends. I have some time off, so I came to the playoffs. I'm going to go to the Rockets game, visiting my homies and trying to see if I can open up a store out here in the future.
And also hanging out with Ashlee.
Exactly.
Side note. All right, so Love and Hip Hop Miami, the season 2, episode 1 premiered last week. And she wasn't really turned up as you were at the reunion, but they were like kind of coming at you at, what was it, the podcast taping?
Yeah.
Was it that?
Yep.
Like
podcast.
What? She said, yep, I remember.
Mm-hmm.
What, I guess you didn't want to speak on who you were dating, or what was it? Did she kind of air you out, or are you not dating that person? Like, what is it?
I mean, I didn't think that was the place and the time to air out, who I'm dating.
Yeah.
I mean, but okay, let's put something straight on the table right now. Currently, JoJo is single. Okay?
She's single.
Single,
okay.
Guys. But yeah, during that time, me and Pleasure was just hanging out. We wasn't together. It was nothing serious.
Mm-hmm.
So I just, didn't like how I knew what it was gonna do. Everybody was gonna go crazy about it. So, it just wasn't the place and time.
I don't know. I feel like you handled yourself pretty well. You also handled yourself pretty well when they were bringing up you saying that you don't trust Bobby or whatever. Amara telling you.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's so confusing. I don't know what's going on. But
I agree. It did look very confusing. Like, even from like me, my point of view, when I was looking at it, I was like, stuff just didn't make sense the way they edit it. Because, we'll speak for like an hour on it, and then it's how they edit it. So I feel like it's not making sense, but it probably will make more sense later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just keep watching. So
you just got to keep watching it.
Inquiring minds do want to know, are you still cool with Bobby? And are you still cool with Amara?
Okay, so... as you guys could see, episode 1, what really happened was Bobby told me that Prince is doing him dirty, playing him, embarrassing him. So I told Bobby, if that's what he's doing, then you need to stop fucking with him.
Mm-hmm.
So, my bad. I didn't
it's not live. She tried to find me $25,000. No, go ahead. We'll edit it out.
Bobby, I think, he got carried away. When I told Prince I was talking bad about him. And in all reality, I was just giving him my opinion and my advice.
Yeah.
So, we got over it, and me and Bobby are great friends. At the end of the day, nobody's perfect, I know he was in his feelings and ran and told Prince, but we're good. Amara, no, we're not friends, and I really don't see myself being friends with her in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like dead.
It's kind of a dead issue. It's over.
Yeah, because, sometimes when you fall out with a person, you guys can get over it, but it's kind of like... with a friendship, for me, is what happens after you guys fall out. Like, we fell out over something kind of petty. And instead of, us talking about it as grown women, she went to the internet, and then she started hanging out with, people that I have beef with. So it's like, there's like no loyalty after our friendship. And it's like, that makes me not ever want to be cool with her again.
Yeah.
You're
a Scorpio?
Yes.
And she's a Libra?
Yeah.
Is that do they clash? Are they like, what are they? Do you know?
A little bit. Like,
okay.
See, like, me and Bobby are Scorpios. And her and Prince are Libras. It's like, they get each other more, and me and Bobby get each other more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, me and Bobby are, like, white and black. And they're very just, like, they float around.
Yeah.
So... we just, I don't know, we see shit differently. Like, Amara, we fell out, and instead of her calling my phone after, I feel like I had her back last year, and I felt like at least I deserved a phone call after we fell out.
Yeah.
And I never got that, I just got a bunch of messages on social media. I seen her kicking it with Shay Johnson, who it's clear as day that I have beef with.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, somebody that was your good friend and has had your back for the past year, you don't really do somebody like that.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion on it. So even if she did apologize and, you know, we agreed on, you know, being cool, you know, I respect her. I will never speak bad about her, but I don't see myself ever being cool with her again.
Yeah.
That's just what it is.
So what is it, like, you work in the industry, you work around a lot of celebrities or whatever. How do you separate industry acquaintances from real friends?
It's actually crazy because I don't have a lot of industry friends.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, you'll see me with everybody. A bunch of rappers, you know, all the people that's popping. But in my everyday life, you know, like on Christmas, like my birthday, you see my real friends, you know, like right here when I'm in Houston, I'm with my friends from college, my friends from high school. They're regular people. They're not celebrities, you know what I mean? So I just pick who I have in my personal time.
Yeah.
You know, I pick who I speak to every single day.
Yeah. That's real.
Yeah.
So something I want to ask you, because I thought it was interesting, is when they were doing your intro, you were saying how your parents disapproved of your lifestyle. But to me, it seems like you're taking care of business. Like, your boss, you work in entertainment. Like, do they still feel that way? Or are you still, you know what I mean?
Yes, 100%. Even right now when I was coming upstairs, my dad called me. He's like, "Where are you?" I'm like, "I'm doing radio." He just hung up the phone. Like, you know, for somebody like my father, it's like, if you're not a doctor, if you're not a lawyer, if you're not a politician, like, you're not successful.
Mm-hmm. So even it doesn't matter
how much money you make.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know, like, even right now, I'm like, Dad, like, I'm doing pretty big things for somebody my age. I'm
Yeah.
like the youngest person on the show and probably have like the most stuff going on. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, that shit is bullshit. Meanwhile, everybody else around me is like, yo, how do you do it, you know? But maybe that's what keeps me going, you know? I'm always trying to, like, prove my dad that, you know, I'm going to make it, and that's what keeps me being so successful. Mm-hmm. But up until today, they don't agree on anything that I do.
with that.
Yeah.
So he's on the show. Does he watch it with
he's
you?
Not on it this season.
Oh, not this season? Okay.
He doesn't watch it. Mm-hmm. He kind of just, like, he did season 1 because my mom was doing it and they were in a divorce, so he wanted to make sure that he shows his side too of the divorce. That's the only reason why he really did it. But he's not on it this season. He doesn't watch it. He's pretty much, like, over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not touching that.
Yeah.
So she did say she was single.
Okay.
So you're single, but are you dating, and are you dating in Miami? Because we have this thing in Houston where we're like,
I'm like, why does it be the city?
No, because we have this thing in Houston that Houston men are trash, right? Sorry, Flywhite.
Oh, is that?
But
I get that too.
that Houston men are trash?
Yeah. Why
Listen,
is that?
I don't know. Well, one, there's twice as many women as there are men here.
Okay.
So one, everyone's kind of like fighting or whatever, and then two, you have a lot of men who are like, think they're important influencers that stand by the DJ booth, but they ain't the DJ, like those type, like the male groupie type. But are you dating in Miami, and like, does it matter what city?
Honestly, it doesn't even matter. For me, it doesn't matter the city, it doesn't matter what they do. Mm-hmm. It's just like, you know, is it real?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I don't need a guy that has anything going on. I have everything going on. I have money. I have, you know
Say that. Talk about it, girl.
I got the whole shebang. So it's like, you know, I just want somebody that I'm comfortable with, that can keep it real. Mm-hmm. I'm just sick of seeing all these guys out here playing girls and all these babies and all this extra stuff. I don't want that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I grew up in a family. My parents were married, you know, for 30 years. So I'm kind of looking for the same. So when it comes to dating, I don't waste my time a lot on dating.
Yeah.
You know, I date when it's something, when I could see myself being serious with that person.
Do you use the apps?
Huh?
Do you use the apps?
The apps?
Like Tinder and all that stuff?
Hell
Bumble.
no. It's crazy because I know a lot of people that have met through them apps. Mm-hmm. But I personally don't use them.
Because you just wouldn't know what to say.
I barely check my DMs. I'm like really funny about people. About
people you don't know?
Yeah, people
okay.
I don't know.
So what if it's like someone you don't know, they're not famous, but they got a blue check? Will you check their DM? If they look cute. You're like, oh, okay.
I mean, you know, once in a while I'll check it and I'll be like, oh, he's kind of cute. What's up? You know what I mean? But I don't take it too serious.
Yeah.
You know, with me, when it comes to dating, it'll probably be, you know, somebody my friends know, somebody that comes around. I'm kind of boring. I'm like all about business, honestly. Mm-hmm. I'm hustling so much that my last concern right now Maybe in a couple of years, I'll be more worried about dating.
Yeah.
But right now, I'm just worried about my business, my stores, the show. I got a bunch of other stuff going on. It does get lonely. And sometimes I'd be like, man, I just want to throw all this away and find me a man and get married and have kids. Mm-hmm. But, I think it's just not the time for me. Maybe like a year or two.
Maybe in a year.
Yeah. I'll come back over here.
So how old are you now?
I'm 27.
So you'll turn 28 this year, right? She said I'm getting old.
Yeah.
I'm 28 now.
Listen,
so
I just turned 27.
Yeah, like a few months ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know. That 30, it's like a tombstone. I get it.
My kids are like, yo, where your kids? Where your boyfriend? What you got going on? You're too busy in your career. So, I plan on slowing down a little bit and like focusing more on that.
But you gotta chase this bag first. Like,
I know,
we don't get opportunities
hard.
like that every day. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get into what you're working on now a little later. Okay. But I looked on your Twitter because I'm a Twitter fingers bitch all day.
Twitter.
Listen, maybe just this weekend because all the R. Kelly stuff was going on. Okay. Like I just been like constantly reading Twitter. But you were saying that people take reality shows too serious, and are you getting like backlash from the premiere or what?
Yeah, I got a lot of backlash from this premiere. Like a lot of people were saying like, yo, why are you trying to be messy, bringing up all the stuff to Amara? Why are you dating Pleasure? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? It's like, people got to understand. If you just put a camera, followed us all day, you wouldn't be entertained.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's production. Like, it's a lot of shit that goes down in a reality show. You don't just turn on a camera. I have to say certain stuff to make a scene. You know what I mean? So I'm tired of people saying, why did you say that? Why did you do that? All that. It's a show. Like, are y'all trying to be entertained or not? Y'all got to understand, like, you know what I'm saying? That's what y'all are watching, reality TV.
Like, you don't want me to sit here texting all day.
Yeah. Because if y'all want to follow me, listen, I'll be at work all day, then I'll go home, be on my phone, and go to sleep. You know what I mean? So I just got tired of episode 1. Everybody's like, why did you do that? And why did you say that? And all that stuff. And I'm just like, everybody just calm down and watch the show and have fun. A lot of stuff doesn't personally come from me. Mm-hmm. It's just, it's TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is, we know a lot of artists that are on the show, obviously their goal is to, help their career. Like, what do you want long-term out of being on the show? Like, what can it do for someone in your position in fashion and all that?
Well, see, the only reason why I went on the show was because season 1, I opened up my business on the show. So it's a great marketing tool for business. Now, if I was just a stylist, to go on the show wouldn't make sense. Yeah. But now that I'm a businesswoman, like, it's great to market whatever you want to sell. So now, I have a store. I'm going to have more stores. I have a clothing line coming out. It's going to be a Foot Locker. Like, it's a lot of really dope stuff that it's a great place where to market. It's like a huge commercial. Yeah. So it's good and it's bad. You got to deal with all the drama that comes with the show. But, if you do the stuff the right way, it can work for you. Yeah.
So she touched on it a little. She kind of, was showing the clout a little bit. No. But what do you have coming up? Like, what's in the foreseeable future? We have obviously the season 2 right now, but what else is going on with you?
Season 2, I don't know what's going to happen for me in season 3 or whatever. Mm-hmm. Season 2, let's see how this plays out. Let's see what happens. I'm going to definitely have more stores. A lot of people are trying to franchise my store. So I have it in a couple cities. I just did a collaboration with Coogee. And it's going to be in all the Foot Lockers. I'm trying to work out this deal with Chris Brown and his clothing brand called Pyramid.
Pink Dot.
Yeah.
Oh, Pyramid? Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, trying to...
She's trying to do a little something?
My little thing. Styling-wise, I don't really style as much. Mm-hmm. I have a couple of my clients. But I've really just, like, reached the top of styling. Like, So I'm trying to just branch out, do other stuff. Maybe other stuff on TV. Yeah. Less drama.
Like HGTV maybe,
yeah.
Or what is it? Project Runway, exactly. Or something like that. Mm-hmm. So I know you've worked with a lot of people like Young Thug, like we said, T-Pain, Birdman. Who's somebody you wanna style? Who's somebody that you like kind of want to get your hands on? Like, you just let me add my little touch to it.
See, I've always wanted to style Kodak, but now I've helped Kodak. So. Okay. I think he's cleaned up all the way. So
yes.
That's okay, guys. I would just want to get next to Kim Kardashian and Kanye West.
Okay.
Like, they're just huge in fashion, and they influence my fashion. So I would just like to get next to them and learn a couple things. I know a lot of people don't like them right now, especially Kanye, but I've just always been a huge fan of, you know, his fashion.
So, you know, what is it? Yeezy season what? What are we on? 4? 5? 3? Like,
I think it's 4.
Is it 4?
Yeah.
Yeezy season 4. Call your girl, bro.
Please.
Let's do a collab. Well, thank you, JoJo, so much for Love and Hip Hop Miami. You know, we're going to tune in and we're going to tweet about it. I'm going to get her on Twitter a little more.
I have to get on. Listen, it's crazy because that's the first time I get on Twitter like forever. Before I went to sleep, I was like, I gotta get something on my chest. And it ended up like in every blog. I'm like, damn it.
Because you probably got so many people adding you and
I got tired
mention
of
it. Yeah.
You know, I was gonna turn off my comments, like, cause I'm like, yo, I ain't trying to read this every single second of my day.
Yeah.
Somebody coming at me about something that could not be real.
Listen, you probably get 1 million, but me, I just block.
You just start blocking everybody?
Yes. I block people from our station page. I don't care. Like, blocked. Shut up. Like, stop talking.
Dead.
But you probably get like hundreds, like tens of thousands.
And you know, sometimes
what
like,
I mean?
I'll be here talking to you. Do you know how many people probably are
Right now are like, like, yo, blocked. Yo, but now that I know she's in H-Town, next time she's going to come back up here when she opens her store.
When I open my store, I'm going to come and I'm going to give y'all the address so everybody can pull up on me.
Exactly. So until next time, thank you so much, JoJo.
Thank you for having me.
It's the all new 93.7 The Beat.